Good morning, students. Today we will study substitution. So, we will substitute the value in our algebraic expression and we will find the value of variables. So, the method of finding the value of an algebraic expression by substituting the given value of its variable is called substitution. So, we will substitute, we will place the value, we will write the value for that. Okay, to find the value of variable means some value like variables like x, y, z. So its a value will be given and we will put the value in the algebraic expression and we will find the value of the algebraic equation. Some examples you can see here. Find the value of 4 by a divided 10 here if a equals to 5. So what is the value of a? A's value is 5. So here 4a, you can see 4a. So this 4a means 4 multiplied a. So in the place of a, this place of a, we will write here 5. So 4 into 5. So 4 into 5 and divided by 10. So in the denominator is 10. So we will solve it. We can divide and we can get the answer. Similarly here also you can see example 11. We will here value of p is given, means p is what? P is a variable. This here p is the variable. The value of p is given 2. So we will put the value of p in this algebraic expression. So wherever the p, we will write the, in the place of p we will write the value 2, means the value of p we will write 2. So then after we will solve here like this. Similarly here also the value of x, y. So the value of x and y, the value of two variables is given here, x and y, and these two values we will put in this expression. Okay, some example also you can see. This is the 3p minus 4 in bracket r q plus r, where the value of p, q, r is given. So we will substitute the value of p, q, r in this expression. Okay, here also is a's variable, a's value, b and c is given. We have to find the value of 5a square minus 2b square. So how we can do? So wherever the value of a and b, we will put the value and also we will follow the squares. We know how to solve the squares and q already we have studied. So then after we will solve this equation, we will simplify it and we will get the answer. So as the answer is here. Okay, so now today we will solve exercise 13b. Okay, you can take out your page number 200 from your math book. You can take the page number 200. So that is exercise 13b. So first question is here, find the value of each expression using the given values. So already some values are given and we have to find the value of that expression, this algebraic expression. So we will solve the first number. So a by b equal a into b divided c if a's value is 5, b's value is 6 and c's value is 10. So let's solve this question. So number 1 is the number 1. It is a by b, sorry, a into b. ab means a into b. Already we have studied about how to write the multiplication. Okay, so here is given that a's value equals to 5, b's value is given, it is given like a's value is 5, b's value is 6 and c's value is 10. This all threes are given. So now this value we will substitute in this equation. That equation is a b by c. So ab means what? This ab means a multiplied b. So what is the value of a? A's value is 5. So I write here 5. And a dot b means ab means multiply. So multiply. What is the value of b? You can check what is the value of b. It is 6. So write here 6. Divided. What is the value of c? 10. So write here 10. Now you can divide it also or you can multiply because you know it how to solve. 5 2 is 10 and 2 3 is 6. Okay, so finally what is the answer? We got the 3. So what is the answer of this expression? A into B divided C. What is the answer? We got the answer 3. So only we will substitute the value of the given variables and we will solve it. Okay. Now we will solve the next question here. Here I will solve this one. P plus 6q by 5p minus 3q if the value of p is 6 and value of q is 2. Okay, let's solve this question. So number 1, question number 4. So p, that is 6q divided by 5p minus 3q, which is, and here is given that it is given p equals to 6 and q equals to 2. It is already given. So now one by one we will put the value. So first we will put the value of p. So what is the value of p? So we write here 6 and plus what is that is actually 6 into q, that is 6 multiplied q. So we'll keep in the bracket it, because in the rule already we have studied. You can see the page number 198. There the use of parenthesis when we are solving, when we are treating as a one, we kept in the bracket also, no problem. So I will keep it in the bracket 6 into q. What is the value of q? It is 2. Okay, divided by, now what is p? 5 into p. So what is the value of p? 6. So 5 into 6. Okay, then after minus 3. What is the value of q? That is 2. So we will also keep in the bracket. So now next we will solve. So now further it will be, so 6 plus 6 into this one, 6 into 2, it will be 12. Okay, now next 6 here in the denominator part, 5 6 are 30. So write 30 plus, sorry, here is the minus sign, minus 3 2 are 6. So write here 6. Now we can solve it. 6 plus 12, it will be 18, and 30 minus 6, it will be 24. Now we can divide it also. We can make we can simplify. 6 3 are 18, 6 4 are 24. So final answer we are getting 3 by 4. So the value of this expression is 3 by 4. Okay, so only you have to put the value of the variables and you have to simplify. Okay, now question number 2. If the here is the value of x, y and z is already given, that is x value is 3, y value is 2 and z value is 5. So we have to simplify the expressions. So first I am going to solve. Question number 2, first one. Question is x square by 9 plus z square by 25, and already given that the value of a is 3, b is, sorry, not a, the value of x is given, that is 3, the value of y is given 2, the value of z it is given 5. So now we will solve. So let's solve. So first we write the value of x here, x square. So first you write the value of x is 3 and square means the whole power will be 2. Already you know how to solve the square and cube. We have already studied about this, and divided by 9. Then after plus, what is the value of z? Z value is 5. So write here 5, and it's a square is there. You can see here is the square. Here is the square. So that's why we kept the square there. And then after 25 in the denominator. Now we will solve 3 square. Here is, you can see 3 square. 3 square means what? 3 into 3. 3 square means 3 into 3. So it will be 9. So we can write here 9. This place of 3 square we can write 9. So 9 divided 9 plus. Again you can see 5 square means 5 into 5. So that will be 25. 5 into 5 25. So you can write here 25 by 25, because in the denominator part is only 25. So same we write here. Now we can divide it. 9 1 9, 1 1, 25 1 1 time. So It means we got here 1 and here also 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So what is the answer? 2. Got it? How we have done? We write the value of x and there is the square. So square means 2 times we will multiply the same number. So 3 3 is a 9. Here is a 5 square. 5 will multiply 2 times same number. 5 5 is 25. Then after we will divide and solve it. So we will get the answer 2. Okay. Now one more question I will solve from question number 2. Yeah, 3. Okay, this question number 3 I will solve. Number 3 is 6x plus 3y minus 5z minus x. Okay, already the value of x, this value of x is already given. The value of x is already given 3. Value of y is also given 2. Value of z is given 5. These all are already given. Okay, so we have to put the value only. So first we start from here. So 6 we can write 6. What is the value of x? 3. What is the value of this 2? Y. So we can also write in the bracket 3 into what is the value of y? The value of y is 2. So 3 into 2 minus what is the value of z? The value of z is 5. So we just write in the bracket 5 into 5. What is the value of x? Again 3. So write 3. Okay. Now next these two we will solve first because this is the inside the bracket. Okay. You can do directly also in your mind also. You can calculate 3 to just 6 and you can write directly also, just to make you understand. That's why I follow this step. So here 6. Okay. Now 3 plus this 3, this 2 will multiply 3 to the 6. So write here 6 in the bracket minus this 5. This 5 into 5, 25. So write here 25 minus 3. Okay. So next step will be, we will solve inside the bracket first. So 6 plus 3, 9 minus 25 minus 3. So it will be 22. So now here you can see 6 and then after in the bracket 9. It means there is the relation between 6 and 9 is the relation, multiplication relation. Means 6 will be multiplied to 9. Okay. Already we know it about it. So 6 into 9. So 6 into 9 will be 54. Already we have studied about this just in the previous exercise. Okay, in the 13a. Now then after here will be 22 only, because we will remove the bracket. So now 54 minus 22. So that will be 32. So what is the answer? 32. Got it? So how we have done? We just write the value, we just put the value of x, y and z in the given expression and we have solved one by one. Okay. So the answer is 32. Now next we will solve, we can see question number 3. What is the value of 3x plus 4y minus 6 when x value is given and the y's values is given already? So let's solve this question number 3. Question number 3. So here it is, what is the expression? 3x plus 4y minus 6 and the value of x is given. The value of x is given. The value of x is given 2 and 1 by 3. So we can make it improper. 3 to just 6 plus 1. So 7 by 3. And what is the value of y is given? 4 and 3 by 4. So we can 4 4 just 16 plus 3, 19 by 19 by 4. Okay. So this, what is the value of x? 7 by 3. What is the value of y? 19 by 4. This value we will put here in this equation. So 3 into what is the value of x? 7 by 3. So write here 7 by 3. Okay. If we keep in the bracket, what is the value of y here? 4 into y. So what is the value of y? 19 by 4. So write here 19 by 4. Okay, then after there is a minus 6, so write here minus 6. Okay, now next is we can solve. So this will, we can divide it also, because we know in the in fraction we can divide like this vertically we can divide, or we can crosswise we can divide. Okay, vertically we can divide, means numerator and denominator we can divide, and also cross numerator and denominator of any fraction we can divide if it is in the form of multiplication. Okay, so here also we can do here same thing. So this here also we can divide, 4 will be cancelled. So now here remain only 7. Okay, now here is only 19 and minus 6. Okay, so now 7 plus 19, so that will be 26 minus 6. So 26 minus 6, that will be 20. So what is our answer? 20. Got it? So our answer is 20. Understood how we have solved this this mixed fraction? We change to the improper, then after we put the put these values in this equation. Okay, now question number 4. This question number 4 you can do by yourself. The value of A is already given 1.2, B's value is 3.7, and C's value is 1.4. So this all value you can put here. 3 into A means 3 into 1.2, 2 into B means plus 2 into 3.7, plus what is the value of C? 1.4. So you can do it by yourself. Only you have to put the value of A, B and C. So here we will multiply 3 into 1.2. Here will be 2 into 3.7, and here will be C's value. You simply write 1.4, and then after you can add it. So 4 you can do by yourself. Number 5 I will solve. The value of B minus A minus 8 when B's value is minus 3 and A's value is minus 11. So here I am going to solve question number 5. B minus A minus 8. So here is given already. What is that given? B's value is given minus 3 and A's value is given minus 11. These two are given. So we will put first the values in this expression. Here we can write minus 3 in the place of B, and there is A. So what is the value of A? Minus 11. So you just see here this minus sign, I just write the for it is same. The value of A, this full A, this value is minus 11. So that's why I kept in the bracket. So it will be easy to solve. Then after minus 8. Now next minus 3. This now already we have studied in the chapter integers to how to multiply the minus numbers. So here is that this minus these two sign will be multiplied, because we know that if any sign is separated by the bracket, it means there between they will multiply when this bracket will be removed. So this minus and this minus will multiply. So minus into minus, that become plus, okay. Now then after we can write here 11, and then after minus 8. Okay, so now so these two terms, this minus 3 and minus 8 we will add. So minus plus, plus. Okay, so 8 plus 3 11, and we will write the sign of greater number is 8. What is the sign before 8? Minus. So write here minus. Then after this was plus 11. So this plus 11 and minus 11, that become 0. So what is the answer? 0. Okay, so this is the solution of the question number 5. Simply it is just a simplification and some concept of the integers, means minus numbers multiplication and addition. Okay, so you can solve exercise 13b. This is your homework. Okay.